To solve this system of equations where there are three equations, the only viable method is substitution. But in this particular case, where all of our variables have no coefficients, only involve one-step addition for small answers, it is actually fastest to just plug and chug, to test all of the numbers that they're giving you in your answer choices and see which one is correct. For example, starting with A. 2 is x, 3 is y. So this equation can be rewritten as 2 plus 3 equals 5, and that is a true statement. Then on to your next one, y plus c, 3 plus 1 equals 4. That is also a true statement. On to equation 3, z, do it this way, z and x, 2 plus 1, that does give you 3. That is a correct statement, and that means answer choice A is our correct answer. That is the fastest way to get to your answer, but I will also show you how to do it using substitution. For substitution, we need to get one statement that either says x equals another variable plus a number, a constant, y equals some variable plus a constant, or z equals some variable plus a constant. It doesn't really matter which one you choose. I'm going to go ahead and just take my first equation and try to isolate x. So we have x plus y minus 5, and I want to isolate x. So I'm going to, I want to isolate y. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides. Using opposite operations, that will give me y is equal to 5 minus x. And now I could go ahead and substitute that in to my second equation here. Y, let me do a different color. Y plus c is equal to 4. Now we substitute this in. We'll have 5 minus x plus c is equal to 4. We'll do opposite operations. We will subtract 5 from both sides. These will cancel, giving us negative x plus c is equal to negative 1. And then we will add x to both sides. Again, using opposite operations, these will cancel, leaving us with c is equal to negative 1 plus x, or we could rewrite that just to make it a bit easier as x minus 1. Now we move on to our third equation, and you can see that now once I plug in this value for c, we will have nothing but x's in that function, and so we will be able to actually solve for the value of x. Let me grab a new color. We'll do this over here. We have c plus x is equal to 3, and we need to plug in our value of z, which is x minus 1 plus x equals 3. Now we combine like terms. X plus x will give us 2x minus 1 is equal to 3. Then we need to do opposite operations. We'll add 1 to both sides. These will cancel, giving us 2x is equal to 3 plus 1 is 4. Then finally, we'll have to do opposite operations to divide, and we will get x is equal to 4 divided by 2, or x is equal to 2. That will tell us that x needs to be 2, and there's only one answer with x value of 2, and that is answer choice A. If you wanted to really check and make sure that that was correct, you could plug in 2 for any equation that has an x, either 1 or 3. We'll get a fourth and final color. Let's plug it into the first equation. We'll have x plus y equals 5, so you'd plug in 2 for x and solve for y. Opposite operation, subtract 2 from both sides, and you'll have y is equal to 3. From there, you have more to play with. You could either plug in 2 here to find your z, or you could plug in y here to find your z. Either way, you'll find that z is equal to 1 and that A is your correct answer.